Hey guys, Smooth here, and today I'm going to be talking about the highly anticipated Godwars dungeon rework. A lot of new items have been added to the game, such as pieces to the Bandos and Armadyl sets, as well as a lot of other cool stuff. Now, the entire region and almost all the equipment was graphically reworked as well, but in this video we'll just be discussing the new items and their stats, so let's take a look. First up, we have three new additions to the Bandos set. We have the Bandos helmet, the Bandos Kiteshield, and the Bandos gloves. Now, these were already introduced to us in the beta, so there's nothing new or surprising here, but this is their debut into the game, and they do have stats that are different from what's going to appear in the beta. They all have a strength and prayer bonus, as do other pieces in the Bandeau set, and it's also non-degradable. Keep in mind this is also a 65 defense requirement at the moment. Now let's get to the next set. Next up we have the Armadyl items, which are the buckler, boots, gloves, and crossbow. The buckler, boots, and gloves were already introduced to us in the beta, albeit with different stats than they have now. The crossbow is actually a new addition. Now it's important to note that the crossbow was dropped by Saradomin boss commander Ziliana and not the Armadyl boss Kriara. The reason for that being that if you examine the text on a crossbow, it says that it was stolen by Saradomin from Armadyl, so that's the reason why the set. It's kind of confusing, but it's kind of an interesting lore. There's probably gonna be some reasoning behind it when the game starts to develop a little more in the storyline. Now you guys are free to check out the stats here and pause it for a second. I'm going to move on to the next set. The three Saradomin items are all amulets and they're all very unique. We have the Saradomin's Whisper, Murmur, and Hiss. Now if you look at the Whisper, it is a melee amulet, and it gives plus 12 strength, which is the highest in the game. It also gives a +1 prayer bonus and +8 to stab, slash, and crush. This doesn't make it a great alternative for Fury. Fury in general is a lot better because it does offer pretty big defensive bonuses, but this is the highest strength bonus in the game, so it's going to be a heavily pursued item, and it's probably going to have the highest price on release. As far as the Murmur, it has a +18 attack bonus, which is pretty solid. I mean, it's actually the highest in the game, but it doesn't offer much else. This is kind of the alternative to the Amulet of Ranging, but I believe the Amulet of Ranging also does have other stats, so this is not necessarily the greatest choice. But if you want strictly offensive stats, it is a good benefit. And again, Saradomin's Hiss now also has the highest magic bonus for any amulet slot. It's at +16. It also offers a +12 magic damage bonus, a little bit less in the Arcane Stream, but the magical accuracy could be beneficial. It also has +1 prayer, so that's about it for this. Now we're going to move on to the next set. And finally, we move on to the Zamorak items, which have introduced a new set into the game called the Robes of Subjection. These include 6 new items, and what's unique about these items is that they all offer a magic damage bonus. Normally this was only unique to amulets as well as staffs, but these actually confer a total bonus of +9 magic damage, which combined with other items could potentially lead to very big magic hits. Another good thing to note about this set is that it does offer very high melee absorption bonuses. Now if you guys want, you're welcome to pause right here and check out the stats. Now I know I didn't want to talk about the graphical rework and strictly stick to the new items as well as their stats, but I did find a pretty cool picture of how the new God Swords look, and they all look pretty awesome to be honest, so I just put this up here for you guys to check out. That's about it for this video. I hope I helped you all out. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.